Whenever it comes to cake, I always say that I like those simple cakes, the ones we have with tea or coffee. I've always liked those. I don't really like the ones with icing that much, but even with these cakes, I used to avoid eating them too. Because I used to think, oh, there must be so much sugar in it, plus refined flour and butter too. So I always hesitated. But today I am sharing with you all the recipe for the cake that's always made in my home. Today we're making dates and walnut chocolate cake, and this cake has no sugar, no butter, and no refined flour. So dates and walnut chocolate.
To make the cake, I have
taken 150 grams of dates. Now, when I say 150 grams of dates, it means 150 grams after removing the seeds, and I have soaked them in 1.5 cups of milk, and I had slightly warmed the milk, and
These have been soaking in warm milk for at least 1 hour.
Look at how these dates are.
So it's done. For the cake, we need dates exactly like this. Now let's make a puree out of these dates. All right, the dates puree is ready. Let's take it out into a bowl.
And now we'll add 1/4 cup of oil to this. Today I'm using extra virgin coconut oil here, but you can use any oil you like. Just make sure the oil's aroma
should not be too strong.
Like mustard oil, sesame oil, peanut oil, you can't use any of these oils.
In the cake, and now for flavor, I am adding dissolved instant coffee. This is 1 teaspoon. If you want, you can use any essence.
You can also use that.
Let's mix everything together well. Now all our cake's wet ingredients are ready. Now it's time for the dry ingredients. Whenever we add dry ingredients, always sift the dry ingredients before adding them to the cake. Here, I have 1 cup of whole wheat flour. We'll add that first, and now we'll add it. I've taken 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder here. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder will go in, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda as well. Let's sift all the ingredients. Sifting them before adding helps with aeration, and if there are any lumps, they get removed too. Now let's mix everything well and make a smooth batter. The cake batter is ready, so let's mix it thoroughly one more time. Now look at this. I've taken a loaf pan here, but you can use a round pan as well. I've lined it with parchment paper, or you can call it baking paper. It's lightly greased with oil, and now we'll pour the cake batter into it.
When making a cake, always remember that whenever you pour the batter, you should only fill it up to 3/4 of the pan. If you fill it to the top, the cake, when it bakes and rises, it will overflow completely.
And now I drizzle on top toasted walnuts, since we are making a date and walnut cake, so I am using walnuts. But you can use cashews, nuts, almonds, any of them, and I add a few chocolate chips. This is totally optional. You can skip them too, and if you
want to bake it on the stove, this cake bakes really well too. Just place a stand in a deep pan, put the cake tin on it, and cover it with a lid. But it's very important to preheat the pan as well. Preheat it for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and when you bake, do it on a slow to medium flame. It will take about an hour to bake.
It's been 40 minutes and the cake is also baked, so let's take it out.
The cake is baked, but it's still very hot. We'll leave it for at least an hour so that it comes to room temperature.
Whenever you demold the cake, first loosen the sides, and as soon as you loosen the sides, the cake will come out easily like this. Let's cut the cake.
So here it is ready, no sugar, no refined flour, no butter.
Dates, walnut, and chocolate cake. This cake turns out so delicious.
It's so moist.
It's perfect with coffee, a must try.